Bro, what's wrong?
Dude, you haven't posted in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yes, look.
Ah! What's up, everybody? My name's Mr. Smith, and you're watching Top Speed Needs. If you're new to this series, we go over all the most important and relevant automotive news, all in 10 minutes or less. Also, I am trying out a little bit of a new setup today, so let me know in the comments if you like it. But with that being said, let's get into your Top Speed Needs. Coming in first, we're going to be going over a new small SUV, at least newly refreshed, that is coming for the 2024 model year, and will be coming in looking a bit better, and with a whole new host of features compared to the old model, being the new 2024 Cadillac XT4. Coming in for the 2024 model year, as we discussed previously, this newly refreshed XT4 hopes to kind of boost sales in the small SUV market for Cadillac, as it transitions to being fully electric, the company that is, by 2030, and comes in with some new luxury features that you're going to want to have in a luxury automobile, which of course is what you got to call this thing, because car just isn't good enough. Now obviously when you're getting a Cadillac XT4, you're not exactly looking for an insane performance vehicle, which is why Cadillac acknowledged this and did not change the power on this thing, with it again being just a refresh and not a total redesign. But when it comes to the interior of this vehicle, one big thing that this new XT4 has is a 33-inch, yes I said 33-inch, new curved color LED touchscreen display, which by the way is borrowed from the Lyric, and also comes with 5G hotspot compatibility, the Google built-in suite of apps and assistants, of course wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and of course the best thing of all these features being built-in Alexa, which for those of you who don't know, I am definitely a fan of.
I don't know that one.
Now I've talked about the new plethora of features that this thing has, but we haven't exactly talked about the interior itself, which is definitely something you've got to focus on with this thing, considering that's basically the whole reason they updated this. In the interior, this new XT4 has brushed aluminum, upgraded wood, whatever that means, carbon fiber, new leather seats, which is of course also very nice, and a 13-speaker AKG sound system. 13 speakers, which kind of puts my 2007 Honda Civic EX to shame. But we don't gotta talk about that. Now, we all know exactly who's kind of getting these vehicles, and because of that, Cadillac did subsequently add a lot of good safety features, with not more than a dozen safety and driver assist features, such as blind spot safety assist, rear cross traffic braking assist, lane keep assist, and lane departure warning, along with being able to opt for the active safety package, which does add adaptive cruise control, reverse automatic braking, rear pedestrian alert, enhanced lane keep assist, speed limit assist, and traffic sign recognition. Meaning that this thing is going to keep you very, very safe, which is obviously a #1 priority of anyone who's obviously getting this vehicle. Now when it comes to the design, which is obviously part of the reason you're going to be getting this vehicle, for the 2024 model year it does have a new front fascia, a new glossy black grille, sleeker LED and daytime running lights, 3 new, not 2, not 1, but 3 new color options, which make up for the fact that this thing does not have Super Cruise, along with all-wheel drive being available on every single trim, and the fact that this thing is now running on 18 and 20-inch wheels, making this thing absolutely insane when it comes to performance, obviously. Now personally, I'm a big fan of this refresh, because although I loved the look of the XT4, the old one I should say, the XT5, and all the kind of Cadillac models currently, what this new refresh does is give the XT4 more of a futuristic look, without being too drastic and without kind of shoving it in everyone's faces that this vehicle is quote-unquote futuristic, which definitely for some people is something that they're going to be happy about, right? I personally love the look of the Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 6, but not everyone feels that way. So simply just adjust this design slightly and make it so this isn't too crazy when it comes to the sci-fi look is definitely beneficial for Cadillac when they're trying to boost sales in this car's most likely final model years or so. With that being said, let's get to your Top Speed Needs automotive tip of the day. If you want the absolute best rally car possible, take a smart car, take out the passenger seat, and instead put in a massive 5.7 liter Hemi V8 engine. And along with that, you could also opt to raise this thing a tiny bit, something around 5 to 6 inches, and this thing will be an absolute rally demon. Don't believe me? Try it yourself at home and try not to flip over, because obviously that would not be very good for your rally gains. And with that being said, let's get back to your top speed needs. Finally, we're going to be going over 2 performance SUVs that are here for the 2024 model year, and ones that are putting stuff like the Stelvio and any other kind of smaller-ish SUV that claims to be powerful to shame. Metaphorically, of course. I love you, Alpha. those being the new 2024 BMW X5 and X6M competition. Coming in for the 2024 model year, BMW has officially skipped over the X5 and the X6Ms, and instead have jumped right to the competition models, introducing these new SUVs that have better looks, better power, and better driver assist features than the previous models. Now, one thing for the new X5 and X6 competition is the fact that these things are extremely powerful. With a new 48-volt 4.4-liter V8 paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, which this time around has faster shifts, they tend to be a little bit more sharp. These models add 12 more horsepower and 147 more pound-feet of torque than the previous models, with 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. In SUVs that, mind you, aren't even that large. I mean, what X5 type SUV goes 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds? That to me is a little bit crazy. And on top of that, it's electronically limited when it comes to the top speed at 177 miles per hour, at least with the M drivers package, and 155 miles per hour otherwise, in an X5 and X6. This is crazy. Now obviously with these performance vehicles, BMW had to give them a little bit better of a design, hence why they give it more of an X-shaped design that kind of feeds into the front kidney grills, along with the rest being essentially very similar to the last gen, ensuring that they kept the best parts of the last gen and updated them slightly, making them look even better. And on top of that, the new X6 competition gets a new black lip on front that optimizes aerodynamics. The headlights on both are 1.5 inches narrower, adopting a sort of arrow-shaped DRL design, along with having, of course, black mirror caps and a prominent rear diffuser, which is surrounding the 4-inch in diameter dual exhaust. Now, of course, BMW, being BMW, does not miss out on the interior and has ensured that these cars have great ones, with new curved angled displays geared towards the driver, carbon fiber trim, or, mind you, BMW is actually giving you an option, cause you can also, believe it or not, get black or silver ash pour wood. It will have a color programmable light bar and leather upholstery in 6 different colors, which is honestly a really great thing to have, because all jokes aside, obviously some people who are going to be getting this are going to be caring a lot about the interior. In fact, I'd guess even most, considering obviously everyone who's going to be getting this thing most likely will be daily driving it. So you're going to want a comfortable interior, and giving these new options when it comes to upholstery is just a really great thing to have. Now, finally, these new vehicles will have BMW's M Sport exhaust, an active M rear differential on the rear axle, X-Drive all-wheel drive of course, and increased rigidity for throwing this thing around a corner and having the best time possible. Now, when it comes to the price, you're definitely going to be paying for everything we've talked about, with this new X5 costing about $124,000, and the X6 costing about $129,000. So this definitely is not RAV4 money. So, if you're looking for a new family hauler that you want to be luxurious and that you want to be able to throw around a corner and just simply have fun with, these vehicles are going to be for you, obviously depending on the size you want. Now, one thing I want to point out and give props to BMW for is making, or at least helping make, hybrids cool. Obviously, we have cars like the Ferrari 296 GTB, which is kind of helping that case also, right? And it's doing a lot for the hybrid community. But to see, for instance, in the last 10 years, hybrids going from something like the Prius, right, which now is cool, but back then maybe wasn't quite as cool, to something like, as we talked about, the Ferrari 296 GTB, or again, like we just talked about just now, the X5 and the X6 competitions. And most likely, even though this is because of obviously the upcoming internal combustion engine ban, which is coming in some states at 2030 and 2035, and with other dates to yet be announced, but nonetheless, BMW is doing their job to try to keep hybrids cool and to transition people to going from something like a naturally aspirated V8, right, to eventually an electric vehicle. And this, a cool, performance-ready hybrid, is a great way to do that. And I'm really happy BMW has at least introduced this as an option. I wish they would offer a naturally aspirated option for those who want it, for those who want maybe a different sound to the exhaust, and who maybe like the feel of a naturally aspirated engine more than one that's assisted by a 48-volt battery. But nonetheless, these vehicles are cool, and if you were to do a hybrid, this is the way to do it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Top Speed Needs. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and like the video, of course. And once again, let me know in the comments if you like this new format. If you guys like it more, I will most likely stick to it. If not, I will go back to what I was using before, but I just thought it'd be cool to try out. And with that being said, tune in next time for your Top Speed Needs.